Brews and Banter.
Good.
Hi,
Yeah.
Frank.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Roman. Hi, Emily.
Hi, guys.
Emily's
Welcome.
return.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
How are your holidays?
They were wonderful. How about you
Really?
guys?
It was good.
Yeah, it's quick
I-
and
We kept it small. Did you guys? I mean, like small. Like usually, it's a big family, so we all get together, and it's a lot going on. And it's been very busy. So I'm gonna actually crack open the beer, okay, before we get started.
yeah, shitty weather too. So it's
Yeah.
hard to. I mean,
Just-
very cold and snowy.
I think we had 19 inches in our driveway the day before New Year's. It took us we don't have a snowblower or anything. Took us an hour and a half
Oh, really?
to get. Yeah, we were like, I don't know where to put the snow anymore. Like it was too high, and I was like, I can't lift it
It's just
any
rolling
higher.
back down on you.
Exactly. I was like, sorry, Joe.
I'm gonna introduce you to something. It's called Power Shovel.
Our neighbor has one, and it is very tempting.
It's amazing. It's the best $140 I've ever. You do have to have batteries. like
Okay.
the
Which
one-
is, all of the lawnmowers battery
Yeah,
operated, the
yeah.
blowers battery operated. So
Yeah, so the one I have uses the wall batteries. And man, that thing shoots snow 20 feet away. I almost feel bad because I'm kind of blowing it into my neighbor driveway, but
Just making a fence. A snow.
okay.
right, don't
Yeah.
look in.
But it's like a shovel.
Yeah,
You don't
it
have
looks,
to.
but it's tiny.
Yeah, it's like 13 inches
narrow.
wide or so, and
Okay.
it just shoots the snow. And I can adjust the direction. But man, your back will thank you for sure.
we were sore the next day. Like the intercostal
Yeah.
muscles, we were like, okay.
Yeah.
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 I think I actually went to the chiropractor the next day. I was like, this is perfect timing.
This all ties together. See, chiropractor again.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Cheers. We're being bad.
No, I'm not.
Emily she's good.
Yeah, Emily's better than us.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't dry January,
Oh, it's a sour, I guess, right? I hope so. Otherwise,
It said
Skunk.
Al something.
man, good.
I got something in my eye. And I keep rubbing. Sorry.
I'll take it from here. So, welcome, Emily. Welcome back.
thank you so much for having me.
So what's new? How's business? So I know you were episode 113, and we are probably at like 165 or 68 now. This number?
Yeah.
So is that long? 8 months ago.
I was gonna say we met. I think it was like April
Yeah.
is when we did our episode last.
Yeah.
So,
Different studio.
yeah.
So 8 months ago, and then you have. So you won something, right?
So
Entrepreneur.
I won a couple things. I won Entrepreneur of the Year with Empire State Development. So they oversee a lot of the state funding for entrepreneurship development, like project development. Like basically, businesses can go to them and say, "I have this idea. I want a grant for it," and then they'll give money. I did not ask them for money because they're going to get taxed. I'm going to get taxed on it anyways. But I go through the Wise Business Center for business counseling. And they do these Entrepreneur of the Year awards. There are 26 entrepreneur assistance programs throughout the state. The Wise Women's Business Center is one of them. So the Wise Center nominated me, and there were 6 winners of the award this past year.
Oh,
Nice.
perfect.
Congratulations.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I had that, and then I also got 40 under 40 from the CNY Business Journal.
Yep. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
now we know she's under
Congrats.
40.
Yeah.
Unless you lied somewhere. I don't know.
Well, no one
You can
knows the
pull that
exact name,
cord if
so
you
that's good.
You can just pull it towards you. Yeah, there you go. If it's tight.
So I think it's a perfect timing that you're here. It's beginning of the year. You're a nutritionist, and everybody's got that New Year's.
Yeah, for these people that didn't listen,
Yeah.
the naughty people that didn't listen to Emily's first episode, maybe you just tell them what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a registered dietitian. My business is Nourished with Emily. I help busy professionals feel confident in their skin and in the kitchen through nutrition counseling, education, and support.
Mhm.
So that's, one-on-one. It could be our membership. It could be our small group program. It could be through workplace wellness, which is something that we really branched into this past year.
And this is a remote. I mean, you can do it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of our one-on-one, the group program, the membership are all remote. They're hosted through our app. And then for workplace wellness, I go in person because you need a live body
Sure.
in the room. No one wants to really be sitting on webinars anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. What's the app name?
So I use Practice Better. So
Mhm.
I pay for the app. I pay for my team to be on it too, but the client doesn't have to pay for it. But our clients can go in and they can track their food, and then I get notifications so I can go through and leave feedback on it.
That's on Android and iPhone.
Yeah. And it's
Nice.
completely free for our clients to use. And then we set it up where there's recipes in there, videos, handouts, guides, all of those things. So you have all of the tools, and there's also a community group chat that we host.
Nice. I like your videos on Instagram.
Thank you.
They're very helpful, and sometimes I'd watch it. I'm like, all right, I got to put these chips away.
But it's so relatable.
Yeah.
You're not doing this big production. People, kind of making these videos that don't look real. I mean,
Right.
It's a real thing.
I'm in my 2002 kitchen,
Yeah.
like the laminate countertops. I do have a ring light, so it's not as shadowy, but I try to show like this is real nutrition for real life because, sure, you could eat salads all day long, but like nobody wants to do that. And I surely do not do that either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so, sorry, Ron. So we spoke about this before. The way you kind of structure your business is it's okay to eat some bad stuff.
Yeah.
It's not all healthy and water and
right.
What are those rice cakes? It's like fucking
Yeah.
styrofoam.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, they
if you like them, they're great actually like prior to a workout. I love to do rice cake with peanut butter every now and again. I'd prefer a cookie. But it's really eating what you'd like and adding what you need.
Yeah.
So it's how can we create balance like through the holidays, through going out to eat? How can you still feel confident and still reach your goals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that you're not scolding somebody. You're
No.
like, it's okay. We all have flaws.
Well-
Just pick up a better habit too.
Nobody likes to be told what to do.
Oh,
So like if I came in and it was like, guys, you cannot drink today. You'd be fine for the first 10 minutes and be like, but we have a fridge over there. That's like kind of what this whole podcast is. What the hell?
This thing's not working. You gotta go.
well, before we started, you did tell us no, and then Seward didn't listen.
Yeah.
I said me.
Yeah, I'd have a rice cake, peanut butter minus the rice cake. Just
You
give me
love
the
peanut butter.
Well, I hate rice cakes.
Yeah.
They're just really not.
I've never had a rice cake.
Maybe it'd be good with egg. I don't know about that.
I mean, I've seen people do that before with their food logs. They'll do a scrambled egg on top of a rice cake and then avocado.
Oh.
So just like another
Mhm.
way to do like an avocado
Yep.
toast.
I sometimes make weird food, and my wife is like, "What are you doing? Have you ever taken like pizza from night before, chop it up, and do it with your eggs in the morning for breakfast?"
No.
No, Roman.
Yeah.
This podcast.
It's pretty good, man. Think about it. It's pizza from night before. Stop with eggs.
It's the carbohydrate. Like I get
Yeah.
it. I would just rather eat the cold slice of pizza with
I
my
know.
eggs.
Or
I
put
like
the eggs
that.
on your pizza. Now it's breakfast pizza.
No, yes, I love
Right,
breakfast pizza,
yeah.
but red sauce and eggs in my mind
That's
just can't
right.
go together. It's got to be the
Do
traditional.
you put
breakfast
ketchup on
pizza.
your eggs?
Hot sauce.
But you never put ketchup on? Some people do. I don't do that.
I like
don't-
ketchup on my eggs.
Yeah, I like hot sauce.
I like breakfast pizza from Burn Dairy.
Oh, it's so good.
That's good stuff.
Even the Cliffs has a really good.
What
The
is
old
that?
Nice and Easies. They're now Cliffs.
Oh, they're not. They're Circle K's here.
Both back and forth.
I've never heard of Cliffs.
Over in East Syracuse, they're called Cliffs.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, but they have really good breakfast pizza.
I like that, Roman.
I made breakfast pizza once with the venison.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That came out really good. Now, like when I get deer, I asked people who butcher the meats for me
Mhm.
to do like these thin slices, because I'll cook them and then I'll make a breakfast pizza with it. That's
So
pretty good.
we went to a friend's party. He's huge into hunting right before Christmas, and he made venison sausage balls. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So I'll typically make them with just like pork sausage, the cheddar bay biscuit mix, and then cream cheese and cheddar.
Mm.
He did that, but did the venison instead. It was so good. So good.
Summer sausages are also good.
Yes.
Venison. I like the ones with cheddar and jalapeno in it.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
And then venison kielbasa. Love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what makes it kielbasa? I mean, as opposed to like a
Shape.
sausage.
I don't really
No,
want to
like,
know how
'cause-
they make it.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be just how it's like cured because it's more of like a cured smoked meat.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like
it's
a hot dog. You really know what it is. You just kind of deal with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to know.
No. We just had my wife and I talked about different restaurants, type of chickens they have. So those who don't know, the Tolly's drive-through chicken tenders is coming through. They're building it on 31.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. I was lost because you said type of chickens. I'm like, is there different chickens?
Well, there
you mean the
is. So-
different type of chicken that they offer.
Different
Well,
I thought it was like different chickens, like a brown
Well,
chicken.
no,
versus a white
listen.
chicken.
different
The broilers.
different way prepared.
Yeah.
So then we compared. I said I like their chicken because it's really fibrous. It's like real chicken.
Mhm.
If you compare that to chicken nuggets from McDonald's,
Yes.
it's like processed. It's squeezed out of a bag or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gross.
It's like mush.
yeah. It's
Yes.
like there's no fibers. There's no meat fibers. Like you don't see it.
So I think Tully's uses actual chicken tenders.
Mhm.
Sometimes you'll get like that, like tender or not ligament. What's the other one? It's like a weird strip that's just like, ooh, that was a gross piece of chicken.
Oh, like a cartilage.
Yeah, something like that. And so they actually use the real pieces of chicken. I like, instead of regular chicken nuggets, the Just Bare chicken nuggets are actual pieces of chicken. Like that's like what you're talking about. And it's kind of breaded like Chick-fil-A. So it's very thinly breaded. And then you can get them at Wegmans, you can get them at Costco, but throw them in the air fryer and they're delicious.
They're called Just Bare.
Just Bare.
Like BARE.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
I heard
have
of
to look it up.
They even
Oh.
have like chicken, like sandwich chicken too.
Oh, cool.
I know what you're talking about with the with Tully's though. Their chicken.
Yeah,
tenders.
theirs is good.
Plus, they got the Asian and they got the.
Did you know that they're building a drive-through?
Yeah. Well, they were and then they weren't. Now they are again.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Tully's tenders or Copper Top tenders?
Tully's.
Oh, man.
Well, you know
I like
what? They're the same
both.
business.
They are.
I like both. Copper Top is good too.
I like the Copper
Yeah.
Top tenders. I like the Tully tender every now and again, but I think if I had to have the tenders every day, I'd do Copper Top tenders.
Copper Top's got a better bar.
Yes.
Copper Top, the skinny fries are like addicting.
Shoestring. Oh my God. I was there for lunch today
This is
and
a great help.
it took me everything in my power not to order a side of fries. I was like, I'm going to the gym later. I don't want to feel like shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no fries.
Fries
for me.
make me feel terrible also.
I like to eat sunflower seeds, and those fries are like sunflower seeds for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't stop chewing.
So good. So good.
Let's switch topic to healthy.
So this is like tenders with Emily No. That'd be great if you had like a competing business. Like you got your nursing, and then there's just eat shit with Emily. Like just a whole bunch of bad stuff.
That would be a really good idea for like a TikTok
Just
channel.
dress up and like something else.
Yeah, you do like your health channel, and then you switch and you do your.
Or like with
My alter ego.
with a tank top and the spaghetti stains and stuff.
Just lay it on the couch.
Whatever. Put on a fat suit. For us, it would just be us.
I saw a video you trying AG1.
Yeah.
How long has that been?
So back it up a little bit. Last year around this time, I was in Marshall's and I saw the Bloom Greens in Marshall's and they were marked down. So I was like, all right, I'll try it, just for the plot. Why not? So I took them for a month. Didn't notice any difference. Besides, every single morning at like 10 o'clock, I would get like a very dizzy, lightheaded feeling to the point where I actually made a doctor's appointment.
Right away or like a month later?
Halfway through the month. So after
Okay.
about 2 weeks or so of taking them. And then that went away about 2 weeks or so after I stopped taking those. So I was like, that's weird, but I didn't notice any difference. AG1 sent me through like this dietitian link thing, sample.
Mhm.
So they sent me a month's supply and it's expensive. So I've been taking it now I started, I think on the 2nd or the 3rd, one of those days, but I've been taking them now for like 10 to 14 days or so.
Mhm.
Haven't noticed a difference. It's great for me to get more water in the morning, but with greens and looking at the nutrition facts panel, it's a very just high dose of vitamins, like over 1,000% of the daily value for so many of these things. I'm peeing all of that out.
Yeah.
Like my pee is literally green.
Yeah.
It
Really?
smells like asparagus.
Oh.
Yes.
Mine does that with celery, except it's not green. Whenever I eat celery, it smells like celery.
Asparagus is
Yeah.
it's the worst.
I was drinking it this morning and my husband came in to give me a kiss before he was going to go work out. And he was like, oh, greens. I was like, why are they on my teeth? He goes, no, I can taste them.
Oh.
So what's the taste like?
Dirt.
Really?
Yeah. They're a lot better with, I've been doing it with the coconut water. So that kind of helps to cancel out some of the flavor. Somebody said to do it with a little bit of lemon juice, but it's not a desirable taste. And the whole idea is it's basically another form of a vitamin. So if you don't like to take pills, you could take something like that, but it's expensive.
It's like 4 or 6 ounces? Or what is it?
8 ounces.
Oh, geez.
So 1 scoop and 8 ounces of water. You
Mhm.
can add more water. It also has prebiotics and probiotics in it. So that is helpful as far
Mhm.
as digestion. You do have to keep it in the refrigerator because those things can die off if you don't keep them refrigerated.
Oh, the powder has to be in the
Mhm.
refrigerator?
Yeah, they gave me a whole canister for it. So when you get their starter pack, they give you the canister.
Is it refrigerated when it arrives to you?
No, it is not. But it's in an airtight container.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Right.
That's
So
interesting.
I haven't noticed any difference. I haven't noticed an energy difference. I haven't noticed a skin difference. I haven't noticed like GI habits difference or anything like that either. So I'm not convinced yet.
You just have colorful excrement.
Exactly. I got really expensive pee.
Really expensive.
It's Christmas pee.
Wasting. That's interesting. 'Cause I wonder how long you have to do that in order to do they say how long to drink that to start noticing some difference? And what kind of differences did they say you should expect to notice?
So anecdotally from some of the people when I posted that I was doing this, they were sharing that they have been doing it for the past year and they've noticed that their energy levels for the afternoon are a lot better, that they're more consistent, that they feel a lot better. Other people have said that it has helped with their immunity.
Mhm.
I think the whole idea with it is that you're getting so many vitamins and minerals and all these powdered vegetables in through, this powdered form. So it's not going to replace actually eating fruits and vegetables,
Yeah.
but at least it's giving you some exposure to those things. So I can see where it can be beneficial for some people. But half the time too, I wonder when they start taking AG1, are you also working out now consistently?
Mhm.
Are you also eating better? Are you making healthier choices? Are you sleeping more? or
Yeah.
getting more like consistent with your bedtime, because those are also things that are going to help you to feel better and to sleep better. So it's hard to say, like, is it just a placebo effect? Like,
Right.
are you actually seeing those measurable results?
Didn't you try it? Did you take it?
I was looking into AG1, but it's so expensive, like you
So
said.
expensive.
So I got something from PLN. It's a Form 1.
Yep, that's a popular brand.
You
So
know
the-
Raisa PL1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I told you on Instagram
Yeah.
that I'm taking this. And
Wait, it's not PL1. It's PLN.
PLN, but
PLN.
first form. Is what he's
first
talking
form
about.
is
Okay.
And theirs is actually not bad. It's got a little bit of like berry flavor to it.
Okay.
A lot of stuff in there too. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's not that bad taste wise.
Mhm.
And actually, I bought this portable blender. It's like this big and maybe this tall. I think it can do 12 or 16 ounces.
It's like a coffee bean grinder, right?
Yeah. So what's nice is I pour it in there and then I mix it and I just drink right out of it
Yeah.
because it's size of
Oh.
like that.
Yeah.
So it's convenient. So I just mix it, I drink it, and I just down it really quick.
It probably dissolves better too, because you're actually having it mixed in. The last sip is always the worst because
Yeah.
it's just so much green.
See, I think I would put it in a shaker and put on my breakfast pizza and just eat it.
Just powder.
Yeah, well, it's on my pizza.
I mean, they didn't say you couldn't dry scoop it.
Yeah.
I don't think it activates anything with the hydration. It's
Dry
just-
scoop sounds so naughty. Like, dry scoop you. But yeah, I guess. I mean, that is weird. I didn't think about that. But I'm going to dry scoop you, Rumer.
You like sneeze at the green powder.
Look at this. Like pixie dust or something.
We had a guest on from Canada. They own a winery, and he was like, "Yeah, I was thinking about just drinking wine out of the bottle. Like, why pour it in the glass?"
Well, there was like 3 or 4 glass. I'm like, I could drink that. I'm just going to hold the bottle.
Yeah.
Why dirty another glass? And she was okay with it.
So then
So we're going to do it next time.
her husband was like, "Hey, you know what? Why don't we all do that? Why don't we all just drink a whole bottle of wine?"
So it's 14% alcohol. I mean, a whole 750 ml bottle. I could do that.
We'll have to arrange someone to drive us.
We did think about chugging it, though. That was.
I'm not chugging a bottle of wine.
That
crazy.
sounds like acid reflux.
Yeah, you just don't watch that episode.
Yeah, just skip that one.
Yeah, just you can think of Funko Frankie.
Do these match us? Kind of.
But what happened to the red?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it in your beard.
my daughter did it, so she has an image of me that's not current apparently. But Roman's like that, right?
I see it.
Like
Yeah.
Roman's like growing.
The beard is spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll have to put some white streaks on there.
yeah. Your greenies are like growing your hair and stuff.
So the shake I've been trying is it doesn't taste bad actually, and it's pretty good. It's expensive, but not like AG1.
Yeah.
Um,
Send me the link. I'd be interested to see if it is NSF certified. So
It is.
supplement.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It
That's
is.
a big thing.
yeah, it's NSF certified, and it's has a stamp from like organic food inspections or
Okay.
whatever. But I buy it right at the store.
Yeah.
So she carries them there, but you can also buy it online. I think
But it's much less expensive than the
it's not much. I mean, it's doable.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
reasonable. Yeah.
So I'm trying to see the differences I'm noticing.
I think if you're taking greens to be a replacement for a vitamin, there are many cheaper options.
Mhm.
If you're taking them for some other reason, like let's say they were recommended, there's more clinical trials that are showing X, Y, or Z, then absolutely. But it really just is a glorified multivitamin, and you can get a 1-a-day men's or women top care at not Starbucks at
Yeah.
Wegmans for $6,
Yeah.
like 100 little pills of it.
Yeah.
And that's also NSF certified. Also has all 100% of the daily value of all those things.
Then why would people do this?
I think we like to latch on to the trends. We
Okay,
like to
yeah.
latch on to like the new sexy thing.
Mhm.
And like, that's what I've been telling
I
people.
latch
like,
on to Roman all the time.
Because I'm new or sexy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can tell I don't pay attention to this stuff because I just try to eat better
yeah.
normally. I don't
Which-
supplement at all.
Which is what people should be doing. Like no one thing is going to save you. No one thing is going to make your health. It's what you can be repeatable with.
And it's probably going to be different for everybody,
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
thing with supplements too, people don't know this, but it's not regulated.
Mhm.
And
It's like it could be snake oil. You're getting this, and it's just really just junk.
it's a huge market and not regulated by
I
FDA.
just saw a news thing on my phone that was saying like a popular brain supplement was pulled because it was having some like big health risk with it, like liver failure.
Wow.
Actually, I have a client who was taking Primal Queen supplements, which is just like beef liver, and her liver enzymes were through the roof. Like she was experiencing vitamin A toxicity.
Oh, wow.
And that's another one that is not
Regulated.
not regulated or certified. Yeah.
I'm shocked with the amount of government involvement we have with things like this. That's not something.
But you could walk into GNC and they can legally sell everything there that's not like regulated by FDA.
Yeah. Yep.
Some of these like Vitamin World and
A lot of them
stores.
just operate off of it's the oath of like I'm operating in good practice, and like unless you come after them and be like, well, let's see, so when you see that NSF plaque on it, it's navy blue and white. Like know that company went the extra mile to say like what's in here is exactly what's in here. What we're saying are, and they might be more expensive stuff, but you're getting a good quality thing. Whether you need it or not is the next topic of debate.
Do you offer any of that stuff for sale? Like, do you have any of your own products or sort of collaborations you have with any?
So I'm not a supplement pusher. I do get a discount at Thorne that I can pass on to people. And my dad uses the Thorne stuff. I've used the Thorne stuff, and they're really good. Another NSF certified thing as well, but they're expensive.
What is Thorne? Can you? I've never heard.
It's another supplement company. So they have a really good protein powder. My dad likes the protein powder. He likes the amino acids, which is snake oil. You don't need the amino acids. And then he likes the creatine. Or creatine actually is very, very popular. Recent study came out that with supplementation at 20 grams a day, it actually can help with reducing the effects of Alzheimer's and dementia by 11%.
Oh, perfect.
However, with you have higher amounts of creatine, there is more fluid stored in the body. So people who might be experiencing some of those symptoms of Alzheimer's or dementia or have that diagnosis, you have to be really careful that they don't have heart issues. Because if you're holding on to more fluid, you're going to be in heart failure.
Yeah.
So it's kind of canceling out of like,
I drink creatine like moderately. I try not to drink it every day. And so I do drink greens, and then I'll have creatine. But so if I go to the gym, I'll have creatine after.
Yep.
It's good for recovery.
Absolutely.
And I'll have protein before.
Yep.
So like protein, workout, creatine, and then greens.
You could take the creatine every day. 5 grams dose daily has been shown to be safe to take up daily to 18 months. So you could take it for a year and a half daily and not have any negative side effects.
Like with greens, the experiment I'm doing is I'm sticking to a regular daily routine while drinking greens to then find out what am I noticing?
Yes.
What kind of changes? Not be like, okay, I'm going to start doing greens, work out a lot more, like with the whole New Year resolutions. So I'm trying to just take step by step. We had another guest on. We were talking about what would we say about
who's the guest?
Experimental, like all the gadgets that like phone and the rings.
Oh, biohacking.
Yeah.
Biohacking.
Yeah.
We were talking about biohacking. How interesting these stats are. These numbers, right? We playing like scientists, trying to understand our bodies. So I thought about this year, I'll do that. But I'm going to do like step by step and not overwhelm myself and then just give up, and I feel like some people are probably doing that. They're just doing too much all at once and it's not realistic.
That's why resolutions fail. It's because you dive in and you try to create this entire new lifestyle that is not sustainable. You don't have any support. You don't have any accountability. You're not phasing it or anything. And then you fall off completely. So you're doing it the exact right way.
And I like doing this at the beginning of the year. Gyms are packed right now, so that's fine. I can stay out of the gym for now and just do like my, regular routines at home and just do the greens now. Yeah. And continue with that schedule. So not seeing much difference with the greens. With creatine, I do find myself sleeping better and like more. So I have, biohacking, I got the watch to track my sleep. Yep. And I do get more percentage. It shows me percentage of daily. I do get more deeper sleep. So I could sleep 5 hours and my score is good.
Interesting.
So with creatine has helped me rest better.
Cool.
Are you gaining weight like water because of water retention?
No, I'm idling.
Typically it might be like 3 pounds for some people. It's not like a 10-pound gain or anything that you can get with creatine.
Yeah. So that's
awesome.
what I'm finding with creatine. I haven't noticed anything with the greens.
With the creatine too, you might also notice that you get less DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness from exercise. So let's say you do go back to the gym and you're like, I'm having a really heavy lifting day. And you're like, oh, I'm not as sore as I thought I would be. Like I'm not needing a wheelchair today. Yeah. That's the product of the creatine.
Yeah. It's good for recovery too.
Yeah.
I'm glad you clarified that because I was somewhere else with DOMS.
Curious where?
Subs, DOMS.
So now that Interesting fact is when we do supplements, we forget about fiber.
Yeah.
You told me earlier you got to eat more fibers.
Yeah.
It's my condition. But what kind of fiber foods that you recommend, like to your clients?
So there's two different types of fiber. There's soluble fiber and there's insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber is a sponge. So if you were to put it in like my glass of water, it's going to puff up. Think of like chia seeds. If you leave them in a fluid, they get like a mucousy consistency. So that is soaking up excess triglycerides, cholesterol, and helping them to get out of the body. Okay. So that's going to be like avocado. That's going to be carrots and celery. It's going to be whole grains.
Celery.
It's going to be beans. It's going to help to soak up all of those things. And then we have the insoluble fiber, which is a sweep for digestive system. So that's to help keep things regular, that you're not having constipation, you're not feeling backed up. Because when you have something like diverticulitis, if things are sitting in your GI tract for too long, they're going to get on all of those little holes and they're going to cause infection. Mm-hmm. So having that good mix of both of those fibers is important. Great sources of insoluble fiber, berries. A cup of raspberries has 8 grams of fiber. That is like a third of your daily value right there. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
Now, these multivitamins don't have this in there?
No, you could take like a Benefiber or like a Metamucil. I have a couple clients that do take it, and it does help them as far as feeling fuller for longer, reducing cholesterol levels because it's a soluble fiber. But you have to drink it as fast as you can because it starts to congeal and get gross.
Yep.
I love raspberries. I eat one of those
Me too.
small square containers almost every day.
That's the serving size. So you're
Sometimes they have those double one, and I'll finish the double one.
They're excellent for what's called anthocyanins. And that's a very powerful antioxidant that can help with reducing inflammation in the body.
Oh, okay, good.
Same thing with like beets. Cherries is another really good one too for anthocyanins.
I get plantar fasciitis sometimes, and that's the inflammation on your heel.
Yeah.
So raspberry is good for that?
And more so cellular inflammation. For plantar fasciitis, you should be doing downward dogs.
Okay. Yoga is hard, man.
It is.
I tried.
but the inflammation piece, my wife is changed her diet for that. And I mean, she's cut out a lot of things because that's really where a lot of pain comes from.
Yeah.
And people don't realize it because you don't see it. You don't really know. Right. But yeah, there's a lot of these foods. And so what do you think about the new health pyramid? Really?
Well, there's some good things and there's some bad things. I like that it's the emphasis on more whole foods, 100%. I don't love that they're saying like limit saturated fat to 10%. Agree. However, have more butter and red meat.
Yeah.
Both of those things are very high in saturated fat.
Right.
So that's where I'm like, that's not 100% in line with the research is showing us.
Whole Foods, not the store.
Right.
I
mean, they have actually Whole Foods, and same thing too with Aldi's and Trader Joe's. They have a very strict policy with their foods where like any of those Aldi foods do not have any additives, preservatives, artificial colors if they are the Aldi's line of foods. Mm-hmm. I learned that this
their
past
brand,
year.
like what's Walmart, like Good Value or something?
Yeah.
So there's an Aldi brand.
Yes.
What's that called? Aldi?
You know? I don't remember.
I mean, I like Aldi's.
Yeah. But whatever the Aldi line is, and you'll see it all over, actually abides by that. They do not do any like artificial colors, artificial preservatives.
That changed. So they had, I think, they built 200 stores last year or something. And I think they just announced like another 150 or 200 this year. So they're doing something right, apparently, you know?
I mean, we save so much money when we go there.
Yeah.
We get like 4 bags of groceries for $80, and that would be $50 a bag at Wegmans.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
How about Costco?
We like Costco, but it's just the two of us. So like, I don't need 20 pounds of meat in my freezer.
According to Kennedy, you do now.
Right.
I feel like the Costco produce is better than most like grocery stores.
Wegmans has got good produce.
Wegmans does more locally sourcing and hydroponics, which is nice, so it's going to last longer. With a lot of the big places, that produce is traveling 1,500 miles to get to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So it is going to go bad faster. Where like I have no problem with all these raspberries because I eat them really quickly, but their bagged greens are just like gross on arrival.
Yeah. It makes sense because the travel they're a chain that are buying in bulk.
Yeah.
But there's no Wegmans on the West Coast.
Right.
It's all on the East Coast, so they can kind of limit to that.
They're slowly working their way down south.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's one in Virginia. I think that's farthest, right?
In DC. DC has one too. I'm not good with geography, so I don't know if that's up or down. So
it's in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
DC is kind of middle, just north of like the Carolinas and Virginia.
Yeah, and maybe there's one in Florida. I don't know, but yes, either way, it's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So it's I get it, and I like Wegmans and but I'm gonna have to start going because we go to Aldi's too. We just don't probably go as much as we should. But I didn't realize they had their own line of stuff.
Yeah.
Many years back, I was talking to their PR, and we were actually trying to start a chain of Wegmans Express, and it's a smaller version of Wegmans store in like apartment building or like
Like a Wegmans bodega.
So I spent
Yeah.
a lot of my youth years in Boston. I grew up in Boston,
Yeah.
kind of, and all over the place. But I spent a good bit in Boston before I moved here. But I like that big city living in a small town.
Yeah.
The convenience is important. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we spend a lot of time driving around. There's not a lot of places here you can get out of your house, walk somewhere, pretty much get what you need, and come back home. Right? You got to get in the car, drive 15 minutes or so.
Right.
So Wegmans Express was going to be something that is in like a condo building, you know, that is maybe 20% elderly and then mixed.
Or like a retirement community or something.
Yeah, so like basically all your essentials, right? Like your milk, your medicine, maybe.
I'm almost thinking of like in downtown Syracuse where Now and Later was briefly, like maybe something like that. Like kind of what you're saying of like in the base, not in the basement,
First
but
floor.
ground level. Yeah.
First floor, ground
Right.
level, you'll have your grocery store, a bank,
Yeah.
dry cleaning, maybe a coffee shop. You know what I mean? I was in DC actually some years back, and you would go downstairs, and to the left was Starbucks, and to the right was Whole Foods.
Wow.
Like, you're all set.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's how it is in New York City. Like,
Yeah.
when we get off at the Union Square station, like there's a Whole Foods right there, you know, right in the ground floor of whatever apartment.
And what's
building
even
it
better is it's all going to be free here in a couple of years.
Right.
Gross. I have no desire going to New York City.
I just have
I
a
just-
safety issue. That's all. I don't really care about it.
I also, when I arrive there and I get to the hotel, if I have to walk, I have to take a shower right after. I feel like
Yeah.
I smell.
Something sticks to you.
Yeah.
Especially if you walk over those vent grids and the subway underneath drives by and it pushes all that
Yeah, the
vomit
hot
and
air.
piss smell.
Your dress
off, and
goes
you're
up like Marilyn Monroe.
and you're like, oh, yeah, my dress.
I love the city. I
Really?
could just do like
Oh,
a
I
weekend.
can't.
Well, there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
It's just, you've got to clean yourself after doing it.
Right. Right.
You know?
I trade Boston for New York City 100%.
I like Boston.
Yeah.
That's my husband
Yeah.
always says he prefers Boston over New York.
I see. I told you, your husband and I have stuff in common.
Absolutely.
Boston's got a great history you can go see, and it's
Yeah.
a little more not so congested.
Right.
You know?
And it's still very walkable. Like
Yeah.
obviously New York City is walkable, but
Mhm.
Boston's the same thing too.
Yeah, I feel like most of the downtown can be walked. It's not as big as New York City.
Yeah.
So other fiber foods, besides, the avocados.
Yeah.
Bananas, right?
So green or bananas. Once they start to
Greener?
ripe, once they're green, or when they're green, they're going to have higher in what's called resistant starches. So they're not going to spike your blood sugar level. Whereas when they're yellow or brown, they are higher in sugar. They're less in those starches.
Oh.
Those starches start to develop.
Mm-hmm.
So greener bananas are good. Whole grains, great option. I know RFK is saying less of them, but really great sources of B vitamins for us.
Mhm.
So like we can still have about a quarter of our plate be grains and still get good nutrition
Like
from them.
rice. How's rice?
Rice is great.
White rice, brown rice, doesn't matter.
Honestly, whatever your preference is, people feel very strongly about like brown rice is gross and it's hard. And it's like, that's fine. You're not,
Yep.
you might be missing out on a couple grams of fiber, but you're not missing out on that
Okay.
much.
Yeah. So I like wild rice. That's what I like.
That one's definitely more of like a toothy rice.
Yeah, but that's not good for you.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's another like a
Yeah.
whole grain version of it.
What's purple rice?
I've had
It's a
that.
great question.
I've had that, like jasmine, all these different things. You could buy them in
I
these.
think it's like different cuts, and then with purple rice, it's got to be just purple flavor, or purple flavor, purple color, whatever the purple flavor is.
Grape.
Tastes like
Gross. I hate fake
Well-
grape.
well, it's purple when you
I-
pee instead of
I
grape.
like those poke bowls from Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I'll get the tuna one or the chicken, and they have options for purple rice. And I like that.
It's got to have some of those anthocyanins in it, just thinking off of the colors relating back to the antioxidants. But I'm not 100% sure on what the whole nutrition makeup is of it.
I was just wondering if it was completely different grain or it's same.
No, I think it's still rice. I think it's just a different variety of the rice. Similar to like how a jasmine is different to like a traditional white rice or like a sushi rice.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's a place in Camillus. So I've been drinking a lot of bone broth,
Cool.
right?
Love bone broth.
Yeah, so I tried to make it. It didn't fucking work out. And I bought it from Wegmans. Doesn't taste the same.
Mm-mm.
But this place in Camillus, it used to be behind I don't know where it is. Denny's closed in Camillus there.
Yes.
But it's in this little strip mall, like Target's over there, and it's in this little strip mall. I forget the name of it. And like you can eat out front. but it's got those
Core.
what is it?
It's core.
What's
Core Life.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
Oh,
is.
okay. You had just mentioned
Yeah.
core.
I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't mention core.
Core's the restaurant.
You mentioned it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't listen to you, so that's why.
Their bone broth is awesome.
It's phenomenal.
So good.
And I love it, but it's just kind of far away from me. But
Yeah.
I wish I could make that or get it out here. But I just heard on the radio yesterday that there's some study with bone broth is like phenomenal for you.
It's a great source of type 2 collagen. So if you have any joint pain or issues, you want type 2 collagen,
I
bone
want
broth
that.
is exactly that.
I want that. And I'm sorry, I didn't know you mentioned that, but again, I don't give a shit. I didn't hear this come out of your mouth at all.
It's okay. I'm not surprised
It
you
didn't
don't pay
connect.
attention.
What were you buying from Core?
Poke bowls. I like those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking Pokemon.
That's why we talk about the purple rice, because
Yeah.
I like to eat their purple rice.
But that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
10 grams of protein per cup. It's delicious.
And I don't know how they do that. What they're doing to make it taste so much better than anyone
I think
else.
it's the sodium. So like when you go and get like the regular chicken bone broth, like in the package at Wegmans, there's no sodium in it. So that's another benefit of using regular bone broth versus regular broth. 0 added sodium. Whereas like a regular 2 tablespoons of chicken broth that is not reduced sodium, like 2,000 milligrams of salt, literally a teaspoon of salt in your 2 tablespoons.
So if I'm buying this stuff, because I've never had the chicken, I've just had beef. If I'm buying that because it's called bone broth and you get the organic brand. If I'm buying that, I can just add a tablespoon of salt and it'll taste similar to Core Life.
It'll taste a lot. It'll taste a lot
Okay,
better.
okay.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't
never
add a
did that.
tablespoon of salt. That's a lot of salt.
No, what'd you say? Teaspoon?
Teaspoon
Yeah.
is 2,000 milligrams. So that's the daily value
Yeah.
recommendation of sodium. So like start a 4.
Okay. Because I didn't know. Because I mean, obviously Wegmans is much closer.
Yeah.
But I love the bone broth.
Yeah.
I do like it's the Thai style chicken bone broth from Wegmans. That one's better. So that's a purple container. Still the Wegmans brand. You'll like that one better than the regular.
It's in a
chicken
box
broth.
in the aisle.
Yes.
I didn't mind.
By the way, we're not sponsored by Wegmans, but Wegmans we
Yeah.
could be.
look out for us. We're in your backyard.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I didn't realize that because I couldn't replicate it, and we had a prime rib for Christmas. I'm like, I'm not gonna get rid of this.
Yeah.
So I boiled it all up, and we're gonna make a soup, and I did the broth. I'm like, this tastes like shit.
Yeah.
If you look at a lot of gourmet recipes, there's always salt in there.
Yes.
Almost always salt. So, what's your take on this? The HelloFresh and Blue Apron, like those services where they send stuff to your house and then you prepare it.
Yep.
Like, what are your take on those? Like, is it would you recommend? What are your thoughts on?
We did it for like 3 years.
Really?
When
Which one?
my husband and I was my boyfriend at the time, but we moved in together and that's what we started doing for like 3 years until we moved into our house. And I was like, okay, the rotation is getting a little bit stale.
Mm-hmm.
So then we stopped doing it and now I just make up the menu myself. But we liked it. It
Yeah.
was easy because it was repeatable. I liked Every Plate because Every Plate is a cheaper version of HelloFresh.
Mm-hmm.
$50 a week for 3 dinners for the 2 of us,
Oh, that's
which is
nice.
Oh, wow.
unheard of as
Yeah.
far as price wise.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can still pick your menu. You can still make all the swaps.
Plus your time you saved, to go get it. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And it was more predictable as far as grocery budget too.
Mhm. What my wife and I noticed is in all those recipes we tried HelloFresh, we tried Blue Apron, didn't try the one you just mentioned, and in every recipe almost salt. Always salt.
They overdo it on the salt in there. So we
Yeah.
would omit it because
Okay.
every single step, and I remember talking with Joe about it. He was like, step 1, get your pan out and then salt the pan. Step 2, chop your vegetables, then put salt on the vegetables. It was like so much salt. Literally every step
Yeah.
was like salt
Was
a
he
little
like?
more.
Was he doing
He's like-
that?
Actually, we have the electronic grinder,
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
was just holding it over.
I upgraded to those, by the way, now too.
They're
Like
They're
awesome.
Electronic?
rechargeable. They make a cool noise.
And they have a light on it too,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah.
see where it goes.
I don't know why I like doing this.
No. All right, next.
You know what? You're being an asshole.
No, I didn't say anything this time.
All right, you don't have to.
So is salt is like there's kosher salt. Is one salt better than another? Like the cheap little Morton and the thing that everybody buys with a little flip up little metal thing.
You
That's
do
like what
need
everybody knows.
you need the iodine. So that's like regular salt is going to have the iodine in it. Iodine helps with thyroid function. So some people, if you're not using any of that at all, you might not be getting in any iodine, and you do need that for your thyroid to function better and to prevent thyroid nodules. Kosher salt is just like a coarser salt. Same thing too with sea salt, coarser salt.
Or the Himalayan salt too, right? Pink Himalayan.
There's none. It's just salt.
Okay.
Yeah, it
But
might be
one of
pink.
those is
It's
not-
Yeah.
just salt.
But one of those is not better.
No.
Okay.
No, and different recipes might call for different things, but at the end of the day, it's just salt.
Yep.
You know, excess amounts of salt will cause your blood pressure to be elevated.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah, that's why you don't salt everything. Roman.
You had a pinky out too. That's impressive.
Yeah, you do it.
So with people who are maybe rushing into this New Year resolution and just maybe doing too much,
Yeah.
what's your recommendation as far as maybe step back a little bit, work more on the diet portion of it instead of like overloading your
Well, step one is contact Emily.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it start with awareness. Like write your food down for a week. Figure out like what are you having, how much are you having, when are you eating, what's the balance of it, and then we can make changes from there. If you've already done that, like even just tracking your food consistently can help you to be more aware whether you're on a diet or not, you're looking to lose weight or whatnot. It does help you to be more aware of like where are my calories coming from? When am I having my calories throughout the day? But pick one thing to be consistent with, whether it's like, I'm going to eat breakfast every day, or I'm going to get enough protein. I'm going to get 35 grams per meal. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to go to bed consistently. Pick one thing and do that for like 2 or 3 weeks and just get really consistent with it before you add anything else. That's the one thing I do agree with the new dietary guidelines is the increased protein recommendations. It's 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram. Before it was 0.8. So like everyone was like a minimum of 40 grams a day, which is too low. 1.2 to 1.6 is more realistic, but trying to be consistent. What's one thing that I can be really consistent with that I can see progress?
Yeah. That's important. Consistency is with a lot of things. Consistency with even like, I don't know, this is silly, dog training, right?
Yeah.
As long as we're consistent, like both my kid, my wife, if we're consistent with our dogs, they learn faster. I feel like us, creatures of habits, we can create a consistent habit of doing something that's better for us.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easy to adapt bad habits because they're just easy. They're convenient, right? I think healthy is harder. It's more expensive.
I think with some of the not as advantageous habits, there's less barriers to doing them. There's less of that like struggle. But like, we got to this point where we need to make a change. Like you're going to have to be uncomfortable with making the change. Like everybody wants to feel good and not have to have a struggle, but you have to make change.
I feel like your approach is the easier one. Like your approach makes it,
but it's not sexy. Which is why people are like, I don't know if this is gonna work. You're not telling me I have to cut out carbs.
Do that altar thing we were talking about,
right? But like that's the big thing is like it's not the like we're telling you to cut out carbs so you can never have dessert ever again. Like it goes against that like extremist mindset we get with diet and exercise and being healthier. And it gets down to like, here's how you can actually do it. Like stop overcomplicating it.
Right.
Stop doing that.
Yeah. And that itself could be, sexy enough for people. There's not so much effort you have to put into it. And like, it's supposed sort of relatable.
Boring. Yeah. It's supposed to be boring.
Yeah.
And in the end result is sexy.
Yeah.
And what you offer then, so people can come to Nourished with Emily.
Yep.
And you can give them all this knowledge you have that they don't have to go then search for.
Exactly.
Right.
I've had clients where they'll send me stuff of like, I saw this on the internet. Is it worth it? And chances are, no.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah. But like you have us, it's like a client called it Phone a Friend recently. She's like, oh, I love this Phone a Friend feature. And I was like yeah, text me anytime, What
was that with
Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So if you were to give one advice besides what you mentioned, consistency and do that one thing, is there one advice that you would recommend to all your clients, no matter what, size, diet, exercise, whatever, they're looking for? What is one consistent advice that will go across the board?
You need to eat more fiber.
More fiber.
Eat more fruits and vegetables. So most people are getting like 12 grams a day. The recommendation is 25 for women and 35 for men grams. So most people are not getting that. And there's so many studies that now are linking like low fiber intake with increased incidences of like diverticulitis, but also like GI cancers. So stomach cancer and colon cancer and breast cancer, all of those things. If you're eating more fiber, you're also going to be getting a lot more of those antioxidants that can help with reducing inflammation. Inflammation, when you have enough of it and for a long period of time, turns genes on and off that we don't want on and off that can then cause cancer.
Yeah. And there's really not like a restaurant that focuses on high fiber foods like this, right?
No, you can go
like a high fiber menu,
you can hack it, of saying like, I'm going to order the salad before. I'm going to order the vegetable based soup. I'm going to do a double vegetable side versus having, just.
But you got the heart healthy with the heart. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't they have something with like a little fiber indicator?
That's right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially if that's that important.
I think that'll be the new craze this coming year. I think protein will still stay strong. You're still going to see the protein popcorns, but I think it's going to soon be high fiber everything.
So Roman asks, what advice you'd give for people. What do you do that you would tell people they shouldn't do? Like, what is your worst habit? Like,
So-
what is something
Little
disgusting?
honesty.
Other than like green tea or something, like what is just so disgusting?
So somebody, I was on a podcast earlier today and they're like, well, what's your guilty pleasure? It's
Oh.
like, well, I do love a good fresca.
Oh,
Nice.
that's living on the edge.
I
there.
know.
Boy.
Like I said, I like a good fresca. I do, and my husband and I do drink. I love a good dirty martini. I love a good French martini. I love that stuff.
But
I
even
love,
at that, it's not excessive for you.
no.
Right.
It's a casual thing, maybe one night a week where you might have a couple of those.
I mean, here she's talking about, I'm like, I have like a 2-pound prime rib. Like,
Yeah.
You're
I was like,
I'm
everything
gonna
you
drink
said
something,
is
I'm gonna
fine.
piss off half in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna just rub it on me. Like,
Orange juice with pulp or without?
Oh, I hate pulp.
Oh,
And I'm
really?
not the biggest fan of like juice in general because like just eat the fruit. You
Yeah.
know, it's a lot of carbohydrates at one time. Your blood sugar is going to spike when you have fiber in it because you're actually eating the orange. You're not going to get that.
unless you're making your own juice, right?
Right.
Because you're buying it, and that's just all shit anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's why we're lacking so much in fiber is convenience and substitution.
Yep.
We're substituting a lot of your normal oral intake, whether you're eating an apple, pear, whatever, raspberries, right? We just vitamins, juices, like the substitution and what makes it easy. I think that's where the lack of fiber is coming.
Well, we're a society and a country based on instant gratification. So
Yeah.
when you can drink this instead of spending time making it,
Mhm.
that's what people want to do. Everything's in a rush.
So I was at the grocery store last weekend getting stuff to make pimento cheese dip. Love pimento cheese dip, especially the Paula Deen recipe. But you have to have it with the Frito scoops. Frito scoops are $7.50 a bag. That's a lot.
Wow.
You can get so many fruits and vegetables for $7.50. Like
Yeah.
your garlic head is 25 cents. So I think we have to also turn away from that mentality of like, well, eating healthy is expensive. It's like, well, no, eating junk food is also expensive too.
Yeah.
And educate people on like, we have to get away from that society of instant gratification of you can do just a little bit more work or buy the broccoli that's already cut up
Mhm.
and make sure you're using it. You
Yeah, and
know?
it doesn't have to be organic stuff.
No.
Right.
Or organic, honestly, I eat
Yep.
the regular stuff. You don't need organics.
But who's taking the pimentos out of these olives? You just they're taking them all out? Or
I-
can you buy pimentos without the
Oh yeah, you can buy a little
Oh, I know.
jar like in the Hispanic aisle.
You gotta sit there and fucking pick them out.
But I recently watched a video on how they stuff olives. So
Oh, I
cool.
love garlic stuffed olives.
Oh, I love blue cheese stuff.
But olives are not good for you, right?
No, they're
all,
great.
I thought they're all fat.
Yeah, heart healthy fat.
Olive
Olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
heart
man, I
healthy
love
fats.
garlic stuffed olives. Yeah. So sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. That's
I was going to actually add, you said bad food is also expensive.
Yeah.
Bad food is really cheap, like your fast drive-through fast food, dollar menus, all that stuff. Yes, they make it cheap on purpose because it is cheap to make and it is bad for you, right? But if you feel like to look at it another way, why bad food is expensive is the medical expenses you'll have afterwards.
I would
Is that
much
out-
rather spend $200 a week on groceries than to have
Yeah.
to spend thousands of dollars
Yeah.
on surgery.
Yeah.
It's expensive on your health repair from that, your mental. I feel like people mentally are more depressed maybe and just don't feel good. You reach with bad food, you reach obesity or obesity messes with your mental health. So yeah, it's cheap to buy, but it's expensive. What
Mhm.
the outcome of that?
But I thought I saw a study also, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that the food you're talking about is also designed to do that.
Yeah.
It's designed for you to eat and like the taste of it, but not fill you up and want more.
So yeah, so chips, that's why the whole Lay's line, and I think I might have said this the last time I was on with you guys, like Lay's whole line was like, I bet you can't have just one. So when you put it in your mouth, your taste buds are like, ooh, I taste fat. Like this is going to be really, really satisfying. You swallow it, goes down to your stomach, or someone's like, well, this was nothing. And so that's why you have that craving for more. But like food scientists, they make boatloads of money because they will formulate recipes for food to have what's called the bliss point. And they'll test all of these different puddings and all of these different chips to figure out what's that perfect combination of carbs or sugar, salt, and fat to make you addicted to it, to make you be like, this is so good, I
Yep.
need more of it.
And so here's Lay's just kind of slapping you in the pee-pee saying, we're going to use this tagline,
Yeah.
but it's screwing you guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Somebody needs to make animated video of that, of like the taste buds in your tongue, like maximize them. It's like this character is like, ooh, that tastes good. Give me
Yeah.
some more. And then the stomach is like, that was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then show this to kids early on, like this is what happens. and then show them something scary afterwards.
like the rectum, like have a rectum emoji, like what's gonna happen because it's just not good for you. Like,
And then
Stuck.
traumatize the kids. I'm like, oh God, Mom, I don't want McDonald's anymore. But I think actually Coca-Cola used to pay schools to have their product.
Coke, they would like
I
soda.
think Coca-Cola like competed to be in schools, like to have soda in schools.
I mean, even that, like, I wouldn't. So say you want to do that, like maybe it's those little tiny baby 8-ounce things. You only get one. I mean, it's a treat, I guess. I don't know.
I think you have to teach kids how to have a healthy relationship with food so that they're then not just turning towards that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's so hard because it's just sugar. There's no protein or healthy fats, fiber.
Yeah.
So it's spiking your blood sugar level, which gives you that like, oh my God, this is amazing feeling. But then your insulin comes in, you come crashing back down again, and you're like, oh, I'm so gross. I need more. I need something to kind of keep me going.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't understand. I don't think the mind cycle.
Yeah.
You know.
I keep asking these questions, but we'll wrap it up soon.
You're good.
I drink a lot of coffee.
Same.
Okay, good. So it's
Not
good
the
for you,
same.
right?
The research, you're going to see every single week. It's
Yeah.
like good, bad for you.
Yeah.
I think it really comes down to what you put in it. But more and more research shows it does help with cognition. It can help with heart health overall.
Mhm.
You don't want to overdo it on caffeine. The upper limit is 400 milligrams a day. I hit that over the summer when I had a coffee and then I drank an energy drink that I didn't realize had a lot of caffeine in it. And I was like driving back from Penn and I was like, am I dying right now? What is going on?
I will never do that. I've done where I drove from Boston here and then back the same day, and I would have coffee and Red Bull, and I thought my heart was gonna jump out of my chest.
Yeah.
I actually was kind of getting worried, starting looking up what is the nearest hospital just in case.
Yeah.
That was scary for me, especially being on the road in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Can I get help on time? Right. I will never mix coffee with energy drink again. I actually haven't had energy drinks for years. I just don't touch it anymore. I would rather have 5 cups of coffee.
Yeah. It's just so concentrated.
Yeah.
And it's another one too, not regulated
Yeah.
at the same time.
So 1 cup of coffee, right? Caffeinated, not decaf. Medium,
8 ounce.
8-ounce. How many milligrams?
Maybe 70 to 90, depending on
Okay.
what the roast
So
is.
you can
Yeah.
have 4 or 5 of these things and still be okay.
And it really depends on your caffeine tolerance.
Yeah.
So you were talking about your watch. it's called the Ultra Human Ring. And it shows me what my caffeine window is based off of my sleep and my recovery. I don't know how true it is, but it says like, all right, if you can hold off caffeine for an hour and a half until after you get up and then cut it off maybe by like 4 or so, and that window changes daily depending on my sleep, it shouldn't have any effects as far as with your sleep, which is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I can drink coffee 8, 9 p.m. but I also stay up late. Like I don't go to bed till midnight.
You might be someone that processes caffeine though pretty quickly.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
It
But
goes
I
in your
have to have it in
follicles.
the morning.
It goes in your follicles because they're all over your body.
Just shower.
Just shower the coffee.
Have you ever listened to Howard Stern?
A little bit.
So you know who Robin is?
Yeah.
She was talking about coffee enema. And apparently it hits you hard, like because of the
Like digestively?
like through anal enema.
So that's what the Mormons do. If you
Yeah.
watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, they do coffee enemas.
Oh,
So what are you talking about? Anal? Like it helps you poop, or like it's helping with something going in?
no, it's like how your body absorbs it, right?
It's a part of it, I think, is absorbed in your stomach. All fluids, though, are absorbed in your colon. So, like, that's the last thing of like, there's a lot of fluid going on until that end point. So, you can have a really like sensitive GI tract. If you're really sensitive to caffeine, that can cause a lot of diarrhea for people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I know that if I don't have it in the morning, I get a migraine, like real.
Well, that's an
throbbing.
addiction.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you're like addicted to the caffeine.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because I drink just it's natural. Like I gotta get up in the morning, make my coffee, have that in the morning. If I don't, my wife says the same thing. Oh, you have a headache, you probably need to have a cup of coffee or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't always add anything to it. Like I'll have to have
Just
it
black?
first.
Yeah.
And if it's coffee that I know I like black, I'll drink it black. If it's coffee like Dunkin' or some Starbucks, plain is too bitter for me.
Mhm.
I need to change the flavor.
I
Because
can't
it's
have
sat
this
for
black.
too long. That's probably why.
I'd like to find
right.
coffee that I can drink black and I enjoy the flavor and not have to add anything to it.
Try like a French press. You can get French press coffee at Starbucks. They might hate you for it, but you can.
Can you get Dunkin' Donuts?
I don't know.
I hate you for it.
Oh, the barista might be like, oh my God. We'll make it for you.
This
But you can
asshole.
pour over.
Just buy a French press.
Yeah.
Well, I actually when I go camping, like backpacking, that's how I drink coffee. I do a French press. It's just easier as far as like portability wise.
So you can do espresso though. My friend just sent me for Christmas. It's a portable espresso maker. There's no batteries or anything to it. You put the grounds in one end and then you put the water in there and you kind of just turn it and you press it into the cup. And the hot water, it'll make it into espresso for you.
But it's like a shot of coffee though, right? It's like a little
Yeah,
tiny thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I like lattes. I'm
I
more
want
like a
this.
shot. But so I do that with milk.
I see.
So I make it into a latte.
Yeah.
Or you could do it with hot water and then you have an Americano.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, well,
That's what I get from Starbucks.
I used to work at Starbucks when I was in college. So
Oh, really?
I know all the tips. There's no secret menu, I
perfect.
promise.
Any other tips before we wrap it up?
What else? What's going on? You got anything happening here? You got any?
Yeah, our membership has been growing quite a bit, which is a really fun place to be. So it's $29 a month. Basically, same thing. You have a dietitian in your back pocket. So you don't get any one-on-one calls out of it. But you're able to message us at any time. You use our app. You have access to the portal where you can track your foods and I can leave feedback on it. You have our recipes, our resources, our handouts. We also do 2 community calls each month. So you can hop on and just ask any questions that you have of me and my team.
Mhm.
You know, we're really there to support you. We're always adding kind of new stuff to that portal, which is really fun. And I like the $29 price point because it's an easy yes. You know, it's an easy way of like, I'm getting support. I'm working with a dietitian. It's not in the full capacity where you're getting all like the one-on-one support, but at least it's starting to get that conversation for you going of like, am I paying attention to my food? You know, how am I taking care of myself? And that stuff is all covered by HSA and FSA.
I was just going to say if there's any benefits from like either HSA coverage or maybe insurance.
Yeah. So the membership would be covered under HSA and FSA. Our full coaching program, which is like 3 months or 6 months, also covered under HSA or FSA. Same thing too with our small group program that's kicking off at the end of January. But if you wanted to just do appointments, we are in network with insurances. So you would just have the appointments. You don't get any additional support, no additional resources, but those virtual appointments could be covered by your insurance.
That's awesome.
And people reach out to you on this portal or whatever. And then what's the typical response time?
Minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like I'll get the notification that someone has submitted a form and I'll pretty much text you right away.
Yep. Perfect.
And is there annual pricing?
For what?
Like if I was to pay for the whole year?
For the membership?
Yeah.
$300. Yep. So it's $29 a month or you do the $300.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Every
So
time we have
what?
guests here, I spend money. I've been searching for air purifier for my bedroom,
Yep.
Okay.
which
I got a
don't-
water filter.
Why I
on my
didn't think of
faucet.
that. We had a guest on and we talked about, what your body needs, and we spend at least 8 hours sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Lucky,
bought a ring, right?
Lucky you people. And so he's like, why not have an air purifier in your bedroom? So I'm
Yeah.
like, why didn't I think of that? I have them throughout my house.
Mhm.
So I'm spending money on that. Water purification.
Yeah. You got a ring.
I have a smart device for biohacking. Now I'm gonna be probably subscribing to this. Like,
I'm going to hop over there. I'm going to be a guest and I'm going to make you spend money with me.
oh, okay.
That's a good idea.
Just something.
And what service is
I
that?
don't know. You want,
Just start business pitching.
you want someone stupid to talk to. You want someone stupid to talk to is $10 a month.
Yeah.
So-
Venting.
A woman that I was talking with today, she said that she gifted everyone in her family experiences for Christmas.
Oh,
And for her
nice.
husband, she gave him once a month, he has 20 minutes of beers and bitching. that she will just listen to whatever he wants to say. They'll have beers and he can bitch for 20 minutes.
That's phenomenal. That's a great
okay.
deal.
She would sit and listen.
Yes.
To him. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
'Cause she was saying how she's like, oh, my husband could go on and complain about work. She's like, so
Yeah.
20 minutes a month,
Yeah.
you can have beers and
Yeah,
bitching.
and she probably gets part of the beer also.
Exactly,
Or she
yeah.
just sit there and listen.
Or you could also do it here.
She's
Right.
she's got earplugs.
Just nod your
Right,
head.
right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's good. That's good.
That's
gift.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, something different.
Anything
Emily,
else?
Thank you very much.
Thank
for
you guys
coming.
for having me.
Yeah,
I always
it's
love being on here.
Oh, thank you. It's always a pleasure. I like following your page, and I see
Same.
you appearing more on the other podcasts.
Yeah.
Your first time on our podcast, was that your first time?
First podcast?
Oh, no.
No,
I've
you've been
done
on
them for a while.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay. I love seeing you guys. Other guests that we have also. I
And the
see
growth,
on
yeah.
another
Yeah.
podcast, and then as we follow you guys, I love seeing how everyone just grows.
Yeah.
and
Like you had Barb Stone on. I love Barb
Mhm.
Stone.
Yeah.
She's just, did she bring her dogs in?
She did
no,
not.
no, we couldn't do it.
Well, you see
Where
that
we-
other room. It was-
Yeah, that's true.
we
I'm a
barely,
little
we barely,
tight.
we barely fit
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's nice to have guests on, and then as we follow them, we see them grow.
Yeah.
So it's always nice.
And you guys are awesome. I
thank
love
you.
what you're
Thank
doing,
you.
and your conversations are always fun to listen to.
Thank
Keep
you.
me company on long rides.
You're welcome to come back here
appreciate
anytime.
it.
Also,
Thank you.
Yeah, and your
Appreciate it.
suggestions too, or you want to come over here with a friend or something.
Ooh.
You guys are welcome.
Sounds good.
Put a little twist in the conversation.
Yeah. Oh, we could interview you guys.
Oh, on our
Ooh.
podcast.
Ooh, how would that go? Yeah, that's fine. We can do it.
You didn't offer that.
Switch
but
it.
that's,
No,
that's
we
an
can do
idea.
that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that'd be
be great.
first. That'd
You
be
know?
first. We've had
We never done that, but that'd be.
Lindsay Mastro of Conscious HR and I are pretty good friends.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
She's been on
here.
our.
I
she's
love.
been on our
I know.
podcast.
Yeah,
I love her. I love her.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
she's
come
fun.
on down and then you guys interview us.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be cool.
But it's
Yeah.
got to be after January because it's dry January.
Right. That's
Yeah, yeah. We have to have a drink.
And we don't need to drink. We've done these with coffee and
Yeah.
it's just an icebreaker. But
Well, and it's also too cool because you guys are trying different ones.
Yeah.
You know, like you're giving exposure to some of those brands
yeah,
as well.
yeah. But yeah, we appreciate it again, and like Roman said, all these things, all the growth, all the awards you've been given, all the work you're putting in. So
Thank you.
it's it shows, and we appreciate you and let us
I appreciate it.
be a
Yeah.
part of it.
I love what I do. I really do. And I hope I can get that across to people.
We
in just
can
conversation.
tell.
You know?
Yeah, passion is phenomenal.
I
for
love
sure.
it.
Yeah.
We can see the passion, we can tell, and it shows through the growth as well.
Thank you.
And we're just happy to be on the ride along.
Mhm.
So thank you, Emily.
You guys are the best.
Thank you.
So thank you to all the listeners, all the followers. Big Oyster Brewing Company, thank you for sponsoring this episode. Apex Property Management, if you have investment real estate properties, you need property management, thank you for sponsoring this episode. And FM Realty Group for all your real estate needs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Emily.